This is very important for India. The engineers needs to be accountable and responsible and to be self-regulated. And this licensing, what I'm talking about, is very important. And punishment for mistakes is very important. I used to pass law and ethics course to get a license to practice my engineering. I should know what are the laws for the punishment if I make some mistake. So that was one of the requirement to get a license, a professional engineering license, because you must know laws of the particular province or state, so that if you do this mistake, this is what your punishment. And you must know all the codes of a particular state, so you don't do those mistakes. Now the role of engineers has become more complex, more dominant in the new era of digitization, like smart factories, smart cities, smart machines. And engineers must be more accountable and more responsible in the digital era. So I'm going to stop here. So I would like to take 5 minutes, few questions on the history before I go into some details. Yes, it's open for questions. 4 questions. Please, co-host, can you monitor? Yes. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Sai Preeti. Tell me.
So myself, Sai Preeti. Yesterday was given a task, no, sir.
Okay.
I have doubt about it, sir.
Oh, that we will discuss later. Now, today we are talking about history and role of engineers. Okay, ask me about this question.
Okay, sir. Sir, is it necessary to learn about history?
Of course.
In this internship?
Of course, because you don't repeat the mistakes what engineers did. So I'm going to now take you, all of you, to the next presentation. That is what I'm going to talk. Why? Okay.
Sir, it only ends with 4.0, sir. There is no 5.0 upcoming development comes under 5.0 or it comes under only 4.0, sir?
So far we say 4.0, digitization.
Okay, sir.
And it might turn into 5.0 anytime soon. Yes. See, the reason I stop after 15-20 minutes, because no one can concentrate more than 15-20 minutes in a presentation. So we have to break the presentation and it has to be interactive. So that's why I encourage you to ask questions. So please don't keep mum. The knowledge gets multiplied if you ask a question. Okay?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, Chandrasekhar.
So what is the most disadvantages in history engineers, sir? Or did you do most mistakes?
Yeah, we did many mistakes.
Can you explain some?
Imagine the development of an atomic bomb and putting on Japan. One of the disaster created by engineers. The nuclear bombs ammunition is not developed by scientists, developed by engineers. The scientists have given certain theory, and as engineers we develop the theory and create the product. So one of the disaster caused by engineers was Hiroshima, Nagasaki. The biggest disaster. Did I answer your
Yes, sir.
question?
Yes, sir.
Sir, even though that is disaster, but we can think in another point of view, it is one of the great achievements, sir, because on that time only they developed a nuclear bomb. Is not a small thing, no, sir.
Yeah, this is a big. This is a big debate, right? This is a big debate, and I'm talking about millions of people died in Hiroshima, Nagasaki. I'm talking about the generations of the people born in Japan with multiple disorders. So I'm talking about that. And nuclear, yes, the energy, nuclear energy is a great invention. But putting a bomb
But
is
every
invention.
advantage and disadvantage, sir.
So the nuclear energy has given a clean energy development. We can build nuclear power plants. We can build nuclear energies for the betterment of human condition. Yes or no?
Yes, sir, it depends on usage, no, sir.
I'm talking about, you want to kill the people?
No, sir, I'm telling that they use it in bad way, like killing people. But even though I'm telling that in that means during that period there is no development of technology, but they developed that much. Means I am telling they use it in bad way, sir. I agree with that. But they use it in good way means it is very useful to everyone, sir.
I'm talking about only they're used in a bad way. That's what I'm saying.
Sir, but
So
every
everything has its both pros and cons, sir. The way we use it, it just depends upon it.
I'm talking about only the way it was used. I'm not talking about the applications of energy, right? The application of energy is excellent. Now we can develop a clean energy using atomic power, right?
Yes, sir.
So the theory, the science is same for atomic energy or creating a bomb. Okay, next question. Okay, thank you. So let us move on. So I'm trying to brainstorm here. Okay, I'm trying to brainstorm the role of engineers in the society. So let me present some of the cases to you. Okay, now imagine our role, a positive side of engineering. So when you start, right? When you start from the clock or a cell phone alarm, right? Engineers created. You go to washroom, take a shower, water, pumps, engineers created. You wear clothes, go to office, engineers created. You go to your office, drive or take a train or take a bus, engineers created. So every aspect of human life is administered, I'm telling administered by engineers. You go to a doctor only when you are sick. But whereas engineering, the impact starting from classes is enormous. So engineers make the betterment of human condition. Please make a note. Betterment of human condition, betterment, not the destruction. So now engineers do great things like the last slide, but also we do really many disasters. So one of the disasters you see here, we call it as unintentional and unexpected. For example, there was a rocket launched, 100 rockets launched successfully. One rocket got exploded. We have built 100 bridges and one bridge got broken. So these are called engineering errors. Because we are human beings, we are tend to do errors. The errors, assumptions may go wrong. Even though it's an error, it's unintentional, unexpected, we are responsible because we designed it, we manufactured it, we installed. We cannot run away from the responsibility and accountability of the harm we do to the society. It's our accountability to design a better bridge, design a better transportation, design a better spaceship. We cannot run away with this. Unfortunate, there was an error, engineering calculation error, or there was some assumption which went wrong. We cannot run away. We cannot wash our hands, say this was something calamity, something happened. We should learn from these mistakes. How do you learn? Because we need controls as engineers. We should be liable. We should be punishable. And our license should be taken out if I'm a practice. Then other engineers, they're aware the implications. So these are unintentional. It means I don't want to design a bridge which will collapse in 1 year or 2 years. Unintentional. Unexpected. There was some issue with the material, or there should be issue with some design aspect. Understandable. But we should be liable. Let's say what do you think if there is a drug which cures, say, 90% of cancer patients, but the 10% of patients are not cured, they might die, or they might have some side effects. There is engineering, a pharmaceutical engineer who is involved in drug manufacturing, and you are there. So what you should think? Should it be developed? Should
No, sir.
not be developed?
Sir, you muted your mic, sir.
Thank you. So should it be developed or not? I see only 50% people voting. The rest, I don't know. So don't be spectators. Be a participant. Okay? Don't be like a guest. Okay, stop the polling. And now I am sharing the results. 60% said yes, it should be developed. And 40 said no. So I would like to hear from the students who said no. So don't say which is right or wrong. I'm not talking about, but let's put an argument. Students who said no, can you please put some argument here?
Yes, sir. So engineers are someone who actually should develop something. They can't put someone's life at risk and make their product.
Okay, so let's go back to B. Amiri Shetty, please be there. I'm now calling for a student who said yes. So let's hear from him. Yes, who is going for that? Host, co-host, are you recording this or no? Yes. Who is going to going to debate with
Hello.
Amiri Shetty? Yes.
So my name is Vijay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Vijay. Hello. Some other student who voted
Hello.
yes. Yes. Quickly.
Yes, sir. As example given, there are only 10% who are not cured, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So the chances were more of curing, sir. So I voted yes.
Okay, let's go to Amir Shetty. Are you happy with his answer?
No, sir.
Why? Let's argue.
Sir, let's take the example which you told, sir. Nuclear bomb. It has many uses, like new uses when we take on the other side, but it had much destruction when we take nuclear bomb. Even if there are some destructions made, we can't make use of it. So engineers should develop something which has no cones.
Okay. Vijay, would
Sir,
you like to argue
sir.
with Amir Shetty?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Go ahead.
actually, nuclear bomb is itself a destruction, sir. But we have made it to protect ourselves, sir. So only if we want to protect or if we want to defend from someone, we can use it, sir. Until and unless that is okay. But actually, a bomb or nuclear invention is actually
Okay. Amir Shetty, counter argue, please. Hello. Are you here? Co-host, what's happening?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
So counter argue, please. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If someone wants to help Amiri Shetty, it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Help Akhil.
Sir, everyone focuses on the negative thing which you have done, sir. If you have done 100 positive things, also they will focus only on the one thing that is negative.
Akhil,
So there is a loss of time.
Yeah, be specific, Akhil. Don't be like a political man. You're talking about politics. So tell about this drug. Yes or no? Why? If it is no, why?
I'm accepting no, sir, because there is a loss of 10%, now, sir.
Okay. Okay, let me phrase this way. What happens if there is no drug developed? What happens to those people? To the cancer patients?
the rest 90 would be dying,
Sir?
sir.
Yes, sir. All the members will die, sir.
Okay.
Up,
Now,
sir,
what you would do?
we have.
Sir,
Yeah, Amiri
I would
Shetty.
stay with no, sir. Sir, there are 10% who are not cured and they suffer suffer a lot, no, sir. Sir, if those 10% are from our family, would we agree, sir?
Yeah, but you don't take it now. If you feel that there is a side effects, you don't take it.
Yes, sir. Then why do we promote it, sir?
People who are getting cured, 90%, they can take it.
Sir, but there are more members cured from the disease, sir. But they will promote us, sir.
Sir, we are engineers. We should always think about 100% efficiency, sir.
Can you make it 100?
Just now you said, sir.
Sir,
Just
there
now
is
you said,
nothing
sir,
that can give
as a
100%
humans, we are doing
efficiency,
errors,
sir.
sir. So this is also one.
It is
Sir, I
not an
think
error.
every product which,
Okay.
sir, every
Okay.
product which was invented by the engineers
Sir.
is not helpful to 100%, no,
Sir.
sir.
Hold on.
Sir, rather than losing 100%, we can lose 10%, no, sir?
Hold on.
Sir, this is like a assembly, sir.
Hold on, please. Okay, now I'm becoming a devil's advocate and I'm going for the another question. A new product has been developed that will make life easier and more convenient for people. But the side effect is it kills 50,000 per year. Should it be developed or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Please vote. There is a poll, right? There is a poll.
No, sir.
No, sir.
There is a poll. Please poll.
Yeah, we have polled it, sir.
Okay, now I have the results. 40% said it should be developed and 60 said no. Now I would like to take some other students, give an opportunity to do the argument. Who said yes? Someone volunteer? A new student, preferably a girl. Now the floor is only for girls. This question.
It's me.
Yes.
Yeah, I say yes.
Hello. Quickly.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I say yes.
Who is this?
Sure.
No, this question is for the girls to answer.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Abdullah. Girls, please, quickly. Hello.
Sir, I again promote no, sir.
Amiri, you are good. Thank you. So encourage your friends. I want to hear from girls on this. The other girls. I think let me now pick up.
Okay, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. Good afternoon. Darsha.
Darhasa, sir.
Darhasa. Go ahead, Darhasa.
I too say no, sir.
You said no. Okay. Please hold on. Yeah. I want someone who said yes. A goal. Hello. Priya. Priya, are you here? Preeti. Prudhvi. Asma.
Sir.
Pavan Sai.
Sir.
Pavan Sai. Yes, go ahead. Anusha?
Sir.
Yes?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, Anusha. Sir, I voted
Sir,
for.
I want someone from. Yes?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Go ahead, go ahead. What's your argument? And Darhasa said no, right? Anusha, are you saying yes?
Hello, good afternoon, sir. I voted for no, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. I want a girl who voted for yes. Quickly. See, this has to be more interactive. So I'm everything is recorded. So in your certification, there is a 10% for the participation. So there will be 3 kind of certifications you will get once you submit. One is satisfactory, second good, and third is excellent. Okay, the students who are excellent submit all the requirements, but and also more interactive, more communicative, and they are adding value. Okay. Yes, please. Any girl who said no? Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. Tell me,
Sir,
Sudesh.
myself Sudesh now.
Okay.
Sir, like that products have been already developed like freons, chlorofluorocarbons. They've already developed and made many people a loss. We are still facing the ozone depletion problems. So no one will answer yes because 50,000 Americans are passing away, and I think no one will go for the product which will kill people.
So you are
But
supporting
in
no.
this,
You are supporting no, Sudeshna.
yes, sir. But
No. I
I
want
think
someone. It's well taken. I want someone from. Uh, someone said yes. Any girl said yes.
no. I think
No, there are. I see here there are 40% said yes.
yes, sir. Yes, but I think no girl said yes. I think so, sir. You better ask someone else
Okay, I am
because anyone.
relaunching. Okay, I am
Yeah.
relaunching the poll. Okay,
Okay. Sir.
I am relaunching. I see still there are some students voting for yes.
Sir, myself Asma, sir, I promote to yes.
Yeah, why?
Because it is curing 90% of cancer patients.
Okay.
So I'm saying yes.
Thank you, Asma. Okay. Now that is the old question. The new question is, can you see my screen? There is a new product developed. It makes life easier, but it kills 50,000 people a year. So we are talking about this polling is for this product, not the old product. Even your answer is yes for this, Asma. Okay, so let me see the polls. End polling. I'm going to share the results. Wow. Now 80% say no, but 10% said yes. Okay, now I leave this to even for the boys who said yes. Who said yes? Anyone can support, please. Adil Sheikh raised the hand. Yes, Adil.
It's me.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me, Adil.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I don't know the exact number, but more than 1 lakh people are dying because of car accidents, right?
Okay.
Every year. But we cannot imagine our life without automobiles, airplanes, and everything. So we just cannot stop using those cars, airplanes, and everything because more than 1 lakh people are dying every year. The products which makes our life easier should be there.
Thank you. So is anyone here to argue with Adil? So
Yes, sir.
yeah, go ahead. Yes. Quickly.
Hello, sir. I'm
Yes.
Chandrasekhar.
Okay.
Sir, humans are very lazy about the products are updating, and we are using very new products. So the humans are very lazy to do our own work, sir. So that's why more deaths are causes that new products, sir. So that's why you should not develop it, sir.
So you should not develop a product which is killing 50,000.
So myself Abhinay.
Yeah, Abhinay. Everyone's here. The question here is about this product. And now your argument should be against Adil. Adil said
Yes,
something
sir.
about a car, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you please mute?
In perspective with Adil, we should use the cars, but with more features which causes less accidents. The human error is so much in these car accidents, or the error on manufacturing also there, but the error of the human error is so much. So why can't we develop the car with auto driving, some kind like that? So
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Can you please mute? Can you please mute? Yeah. Okay. Now let me show you what is that product. Okay. Because Adil has already guessed. So it's a car. So we have products like many like this which are developed, but accident happens. So this kind of harm is called expected but unintentional. The destruction by engineers was unintentional. No one wants to do any harm, and it was unexpected.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, let me complete, then come back. Okay. So the first, unexpected, unintentional. If a bridge collapse, if there is some a space shuttle explodes, these are unexpected, unintentional. So the way to control these errors is through licensing, liability. So engineers will be more careful when they are designing. And when we are talking about the second case of a car, it's again unintentional. I am, for example, a car design engineer. I don't want to design a car which fails. But there are expectations of mistakes. For example, imagine you are driving, your wheel is broken, or your tire is flat, or your brake failed. So there may be many chances of making an accident. So there are many chances, many expected problems. So until, okay, you drive 200 kilometers per hour and you go and hit somebody, that's a different issue. But if you are driving, say, 70, 80 kilometers per hour, and it has to be safe. For example, if you make an accident, there should be airbag. It comes and there are seat belts. Seat belts will safeguard you so that you don't get thrown out of the car. So these are expected problems driving a car. So it's engineers' duty to design these expected problems, the solutions for the expected problems. So these kind of things are called unintentional but expected. So what engineers must do, these kind of issues, we should become a devil's advocate and see how this product will get failed. What are the failures? What are the chances of making accident? What happens? What if? This is what most of the engineers will be doing. If you design a product, so there will be a devil's advocate comes under and say, what happens if this? What happens if this fails? What happens if this fails? So that's why we have so many safety items in a car. Precautions, rules and regulations, how to drive. So if you say if there is some going to happen and if you don't innovate, so we are going to stop the whole civilization. The way we need to handle this expected unintentional is by designing a better, taking factor of safeties, creating scenarios, doing virtual simulation. Now you can use computers and simulate and see what happens if the car hits with certain speed and certain people in a car. What happens? So you can simulate and see, okay, this bumper is not enough, or this chassis is not enough. So there are safety requirements. So they become a rules and regulations, and they have to stick to those norms. For example, the fuel, right? The consumption and the pollution. So when you become a design engineer, when you are doing designing of engine, and you need to see such that the pollution levels are below the regulation, one of the code. So we cannot handle the accidents, but we can create safety factors into our design. So now the next category, the third category of engineering disasters is expected and intentional harm. This is the most severe, most punishable act. If you are doing some design and if you are a civil engineer who is giving permits and you take some bribe and suddenly the bridge collapses, it's expected because you took a bribe, you authorized that this, right, bridge is made as per the rule, the codes, city codes of Hyderabad, city codes of Vizag. So it's okay. So you take some bribe and sign and do it. Expected, it's going to fall. And it's intentional. So this is the role of engineers in society. So we can create wonders. We can also create disasters. So it is up to us to do self-regulation and do good for the society. Once Einstein said after Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Einstein said, had I known that the theory of relativity or atomic principles he proposed would cause this kind of destruction, he would have become a plumber. So this is a written statement by Einstein.